Okay. And it looks like we are live for Tribal Council. I am going to, I'm not used to doing this, but two Minute winners in the same tribal. Congratulations to Megan and Kat. From what you said at the challenge, this is both of your first individual immunities ever. So huge congratulations to both of you. Walk me through it. How does it feel? Like that must, especially to get that huge accomplishment.
Oh, do you want me to go first, Megan? Um, I have been, I mean, look, I got two votes last round. So, to go from that to tonight, like having individual immunity is so nice. But also like, you play and like you're either always bridesmaid, never the bride or whatever, and that seems to always happen with me with individual immunity. So it feels like insane to finally have it you know, for the first time ever. So I'm ecstatic.
Sounds good. Megan, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm playing Blade for like 8 years now, and this is my first individual win. And I have never seen movies legit like are positive. So before that, through the board discussion, and then I held old references works really well. So yeah, good job. Yeah, good to see you. Bye. Okay, bye.
All right, we got some whispering. Anyone care to share? I've been bad at that this season. All right. Let's see. All right, no. There you go. We got to just let you know there's whispering going on. So let me move over to Lindsay. So, last vote was kind of like seemed kind of simple. Brandon played a legacy advantage round before, negated a bunch of votes, then goes out like next round, pretty much with the majority of the votes again. Does it make this round kind of a little bit harder? Because now it's like, okay, well, we had an easy target going to merge, got an advantage, and now as soon as it was gone, just well, we're gonna vote it again. And now does that make this vote kind of hard? Because it's like, all right, well, now we kind of have to figure a little bit stuff out.
I will definitely say today was much, much quieter than the last couple of days have been. I didn't have constantly have a ton of messages like, "Did you say this? I heard this." Like, so didn't have to spend all day like, negating falsehoods being spread about people. So that was nice. On the other hand, it does make it hard because I think he was making himself kind of a unanimous target, and most people were on board with that vote, and there wasn't a lot of objection. And so now we move into like, okay, well, now what? And I think it's a lot harder, and you're trying to think about why you would vote someone when no one else has done anything, like, quite frankly, quite as egregious as Brandon was doing.
Yeah.
Uh, so, it makes it a lot harder to think about who the vote should be.
Fair enough. And I'm gonna go next to Darcy. So Darcy, Kat mentioned before she wrote her name down. The past few tribals, you have received a few votes. Is that where are you coming to tonight?
Yeah, you always got to be worried, especially because your name has come up before, and it just be easy for them, whoever they are. They will remain nameless because I still don't know who they are. um but they will, it's an easy, oh well, I already did that, so I can do that again. So it's easy. And then I loved Megan with the Pinocchio's nose with Brandon, because that was Brandon. We're gonna call him Pinocchio. That's gonna be his name. That's his name for the season, Pinocchio, because his nose was always growing, because it was just too many lies. But I do. I feel, you have to, because you got votes. So hopefully, we'll see, and time will tell.
Fair enough. I'm gonna move over to Lane next, actually. Um, with the game being chaotic, but now it's like kind of the time now. Like you're looking at it, you're 10 people tonight. We're gonna be down to single digits. What does it have to tell you? Because now you're like, wow, like you don't have too many
Well,
votes. It could be like five, six,
exactly.
depending on what we do.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I was okay. Go ahead, Amy. You
Oh,
good?
I'm sorry. Was that
You're
for
good.
me?
No, you can answer. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just
I
have
know
to
you're
go
hiding
and
in the
I don't
bathroom,
want to.
so good.
I don't want to. Like, I'm so sorry. No, it's hard when it gets down low in numbers because you want to trust what people are telling you, but sometimes it's hard. Hence Brandon. Um, but I try to be as active as I can and just play the best game I can. And so hopefully we can make it through another night. Sorry, I cut off whoever was supposed to go next.
You're
I
good.
apologize.
So Lane, how's you're good. I with that being said, we did, Lindsay said it, like it's been quiet today with does that ring true to you? And do you think it's kind of just everyone relaxing from kind of everything, or do you think it's kind of like, okay, well, maybe stuff is just set in stone and people don't need to talk all day?
Yeah, I'm with Lindsay there. It's been like dead. Like like I haven't heard much. I personally have been busy again, but everyone's probably busy. I don't know. I didn't hear a for sure set plan until like not too long ago. So like everyone might be different. Maybe I'm just behind. I don't know.
And now go over to AJ with that. So he says, like, you might be behind. I mean, is that a factor in this game that, we did see larger votes, but do you think eventually, like, how is it going to come apart? Because eventually somebody's going to be a little bit left behind because there's going to come apart, right? Yeah, not everyone can be, voting together. It seems like we've had two large votes, essentially.
I feel like it was quiet today just because it had been so much chaos like from the prior days. Like everyone's saying, like trying to tell everyone, hey, like, I didn't say that. No, this is what really happened. And I felt like today everyone just, well, I can only speak for myself. I felt like crap, I'm sick. But I felt like today everybody was just so like ready to put their phone down because they were just annoyed in general. So I felt like it was been such larger votes because there was a person that was a clear target, and then today I think everyone realized that like last minute that like we have to vote someone out tonight. Like we've all been so focused on just like trying to get the truth out and trying to like get to the point that we can all start communicating and working with different people and talking around. I think everyone was just hyper focused on one thing, and so it kind of no one really talked until like right before the challenge and then right after. If that makes sense.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
I want to make an announcement, let everybody know I'm okay. I'm able to go to a hotel, so I'm safe for tonight. Just let everybody know I'm all right with the fires going on.
We're glad to hear that. We're worried about you out there. I'm going to move over to Gianna, though, with that. I'll get to Jesse and Julia shortly, but Gianna, if what Dustin is ringing true, he went out the 11th idol. That means there's still potentially Sweeney out there. Could be a merge idol. You don't know, but we also have the brand steal. How much are advantages into a factor when you're voting?
I always keep them in mind. I'm always thinking, okay, where are they at? Who could have it? That's still that like in the back of my mind. I'm still thinking about that. So majority of the time, I won't even vote until you all say it's time to vote because stuff could be said here before it's even time to vote. So that's usually what I end up doing is waiting until it's time for us to vote because you just never know what pops up.
Right. And then Lizzie with next with Julia. As it starts, do you think there's gonna be a part of the game where it slows down? Like now that it's slowed down a little bit, do you think it's full steam ahead from here? Because I'll tell you what, there's not much longer of this game left. If you look at Radical, we have a history of doing games in 28 days or less. So that means realistically next week is the end. So does that mean people are starting to really think about their end games now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some people, I'm assuming I can only talk for myself. But I feel like some people have thought about the long term. And then as far as that goes, I think since we're at final 10 now, I feel like right now it's kind of like, oh, like who do you want to be in the finale with? And also the advantages and stuff. You kind of have to figure out like, oh, like you kind of have to think of like, oh, like, okay, I can vote this person, but like, what if they have an advantage? So I feel like for me, I think people are definitely thinking long term now. Because I feel like you just said it's only gonna be single digits
tonight, and I think another tribal's like Thursday. So yeah, so I think anything can happen, but I think yeah, it's like it's not slowing down anytime soon. So that's my take on it.
Right. And that leaves me with Jesse finally. If we could put like a title and everything going around this merge, kind of what's been happening, this game as a whole, what would it be and why?
Like it wasn't a good description for how the game's going, like a
Yeah,
good
like if we were
title.
to turn this into a musical, what would be the name of the musical?
Uh, that's a good one. Man, is I'm not sure. I really don't know really what musical I could choose from. Uh, a song that says all hell could break loose or some mess. I don't know. I don't know my musicals. You're
No,
asking the
oh no,
wrong
no,
guy.
you don't have to know musicals. Just put a title like on it. Like what would be the name of the musical? You can make up your own
Okay.
musical, basically. Yeah, I think he lost service.
Still here.
Oh, you're good. What would be the name of the musical?
A great musical.
It is about to get radical.
It's about to get radical. I love it. Bring it in the title of the org. Oh, all right. Well, I have nothing else for y'all unless anyone has anything else they'd like to say. Or should I, or do you guys want to do some generic questions for everyone to answer? You want to be fun tonight? All right. Let's do some raise your hand questions. Raise your hand if you don't think you're going anywhere tonight. All right. Raise your hand if you think the vote's going to go your way.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Raise your hand if you not that you think, but you not that you are, but you think that you're connected to the most powerful player in the game right now. Interesting. All right. And raise your hand if you think you've heard your name tonight. All right. Interesting. Sounds like it could be a fun vote. Let's see if anybody has a post-vote advantage they'd like to play or anything else they'd like to add. Now is your time to do so. Or pre-vote advantage. Sorry. But yeah. All right. Go ahead, submit your votes or bump them.
So quick funny story about Zoom. Very first time I did this, I did a game like this and it was all on Zoom and my screen name was HBIC and I was like, ha ha, how funny. And 2 months later, I had to do a Zoom interview, and I didn't realize that you had to reset your name every time. And I didn't realize that it said HBIC on the screen. So I'm literally in an HR interview with HBIC as my Zoom name.
Oh my God.
So good. So good.
Did you have to explain that one to them?
So I legitimately had to tell them, I said, listen, I had never used Zoom before. It was back before COVID. And I was like, I am so sorry. I literally play in games. And I honestly totally forgot that I played the game on Zoom. And because of that, I did not realize that I had to reset my name. I truthfully apologize. I legitimately did not get that job for obvious reasons.
Oh no.
Including
That
the
means
fact that two of the people on the Zoom knew what that meant, and two of the people did not know what that meant, and they asked me what it meant. And so I was like, it means that I'm the head person in charge. That's what it means. That I win at life, but not in this interview, apparently. Literally, that's what I said. I said that I win
so,
at life.
so basically two people knew two people watched I Love New York, essentially. Just two people.
I love New York or Coach
Yes.
Carter, whichever.
Oh right, or Coach Carter, right, exactly. That was so good.
Oh man. So this is gonna end up being on the live, but my husband, like, I had to turn the camera away because he was like giving me a kiss, whatever, and then all of a sudden he
Aw.
decided to lick my face.
Of course, yeah.
So I was doing this number. He does that all the time, where he's like, and sometimes I back away thinking he's gonna do it, and then he's like, "I'm not gonna do anything." Sure, okay, like you're not
Is
gonna
it
lick my face.
so? Is it like the whole face, or does he go like this?
Yes,
Oh shit!
yes, the
Oh,
whole
so he goes
freaking
all around.
face.
Oh.
I'm like, so that's why I was like doing this number.
So he gives you cow kisses.
To get back at
He
him,
gives
all
you
you have to
cow
do is stick your
kisses.
finger in his mouth when he yawns.
Wait, what?
That will get you every time.
Yes.
Stick your finger in his mouth when he yawns.
I'm cracking up.
I
I
promise
totally-
that will get you paybacks every time.
I don't know why he does it. I really don't, but he just seems to love doing that.
We had a friend that you said when you give him a hug, he'd lick your face, and he called them cow kisses. So you give me cow kisses, and he's no longer with us. So when anytime I hear
Cowlick.
I giggle because kisses.
Yeah, no cowlicks.
I've never been with anybody that's ever done that to me before. So I'm like, first time he
Ew,
ever
I
did it,
have
I was
one. That's disgusting.
was
Bad
like,
memories.
gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
Especially when they get it up your nose and you're like, no, just that's
Oh
it.
no,
You
not the
officially
nose,
are on the
not the
tip.
nose.
It's disgusting.
Like,
Not the
no,
nose.
thank you.
Yeah,
No.
it's first. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that because it was funny.
So, and I don't know if you'll see behind me, but my lovely wife had ankle surgery a month and a half ago, and she's on a knee scooter and just now got crutches. And she literally has just been running into things and like falling off the crutches because she just was allowed to start crutches this week. And so if you see her in the background looking like she's half dead, it's because she is exhausted.
She's probably having
exhausted.
she's probably having the time of her life.
Yeah, the knee scooter is not horrible, except for it jacks up your hips and the knee that you're kneeling on.
Of course, yeah, that sounds about right.
I have a regular mobility scooter. I can't imagine having a knee scooter. That would be hard for me.
Well, both my wife and I had the same surgery, like 5 years apart. So we bought the knee scooter when I had the surgery, and I loved that thing. I rode it like I was really ready. And then she's on it, and her weight distribution is different than mine. And while I could sit on it and ride it like a horse, she can't do that.
We rented two of the scooters when we were in Vegas for my mother-in-law and my son-in-law because he had just had knee surgery and so had she. And we were racing them up and down in front of Caesars and everything. It was so much fun. And I was like, y'all don't want to go out the room? I'm going to take your scooters and I'm going to go.
So the question I have is, when is it coming out then? I hate that. Just don't. Oh, Megan, were you the one? Were you the one that put Scream 3?
Scream 3?
When
I
we did
did.
the movies. Oh, that was you? I knew somebody put Scream 3. I said that was such a specific pick for a movie. Scream 3.
Well, that's what I was trying to do that for the Survivor thing. I did fans versus favorites 2 because there's a fans versus favorites 1, and they're two different. They're 2 different seasons.
I like I like Scream 3. Scream 3 is good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Scream.
They just finished filming the 7th one.
Look,
and there's another one.
Yeah,
Yes.
the 7th one.
Yes, there's another one.
Yeah, Matt Lillard is gonna be in that one.
Yes,
Really?
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's a spoiler, I don't know, but he's in the 7th one.
Yeah. Who's in the 7th one?
Matt Lillard.
Oh yeah, so is Scott Foley.
Yeah, Sydney.
And
I don't know her name. Courtney Cox. I don't know her name.
Courtney Cox, Nev
that her name?
Campbell, David
just
Arquette's
froze.
gonna be in it. Yeah.
Hello.
It's like the OG cast is back.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that movie. I love all the Scream movies.
I do not watch scary movies in any way, shape, or form, except for Scream, because I can justify.
Oh my
Scream in
God.
my
Okay,
brain,
so it's just
but
me. I just froze.
I can't justify like Children of the Corn or The Hills Have Eyes. I can't watch any of those things. But I can watch
I can't do
and I can
those.
watch Final Destination. Those I can justify in my brain. But I
Are you
cannot watch.
are you excited for the 6th one that's coming out in May?
Which one?
Oh my goodness.
Final Destination.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
Tony Todd is in it. It was his last movie he filmed before he
really?
passed away.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn. I can't really do like the Saw movies. Like those freak me out.
Oh no, Saw's good, but no, well, I don't know what's going on with Saw 11, but I'm excited.
Can everyone do me a favor and just bump your votes? We are trying to figure out. We lost one in the process. Sorry, I just want to make sure we can find it.
Not losing votes.
How do I do that? How do I do that?
If you
Just
go
put bump
on
in
your
your
phone,
chat.
there should be something that says bump.
Or you can just put the thumbs up too.
Yeah, just put bump in your diary room or whatever it's called.
Yeah, or Kat was saying you can hold it down. Yeah.
So I lived in
That's
Romania last year. I was teaching English in Romania last year, and I was driving down the highway with one of my students, and they don't speak awesome English whatsoever, and they use "what the fuck" for literally every single exclamation ever. However, we're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, Final Destination, Final Destination!" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "There's a truck right there with trees on the truck."
With logs? I'm cracking up.
Trees.
Yes.
Not logs. With trees
The
on the
logs. Yo.
To this day, I cannot be behind a log truck because of that damn movie. I cannot. I will go in the other lane.
Yes.
No.
That's crazy.
Because that could actually happen.
Oh, whoa, definitely. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, was that a... Yes.
Sorry, I had to go to the restroom, but Final Destination is one of the best movies ever. Ever. I love them. That and it. And the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I love it. I love clowns though, so.
Have you seen Terrifier?
I absolutely love it. I love
Yes,
it. I have it on DVD and I have it downloaded to my computer.
I was Art the Clown for Halloween last year.
I still want to do clowns here at the bowling alley. Oh, I need to see it. Yes. I still want to do clowns here at the bowling center. I'm like,
yes, I'll post it. I'll post the costume in the chat.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
yes.
How much is both now? Like, it literally 25 Thursday back when I was home. I don't get excited anymore.
I did not catch a word of that.
Nope, she's a robot.
Yeah, that was all garbled. I was like, what's she saying?
She's a
I was
robot.
asking how much I think I goal now because I remember I was on my goal like to get Father Day and like 9 shoot.
Megan's a robot too.
Damn it.
All right, sorry everyone. I figured out what I did. I'm just can't use technology today apparently, but I do have the votes. At this time, if anyone has an idol or any other post-vote advantage you'd like to play, now's your time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. Person vote out. We'll have just a few 30 seconds to say their goodbyes, and we'll head off to jury. First vote, Amy. That is one vote, Amy. Next vote, Jesse. We have one vote, Amy, one vote, Jesse. Next vote, Amy. That is two votes, Amy, one vote, Jesse. Next vote, Jesse. That is two votes, Jesse, two votes, Amy. Yeah. Next vote, Amy. That is three votes, Amy, two votes, Jesse. Next vote, Jesse. We are tied again. Or that's Jesse, yeah. We're tied again. Three votes, Jesse, three votes, Amy. Next vote, Jesse. That is four votes, Jesse, three votes, Amy. Next vote, Jesse. We are five votes, Jesse, three votes, Amy. Next vote, and ninth person voted out, and the fourth member of our jury is Jesse. The last one is for you as well. Jesse, go ahead and say your goodbyes. The tribe has spoken.
Okay, that's shocking. I weren't expecting that. That's great play, great play. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to come out here, and I've enjoyed playing with y'all, especially me trying to fight these fires out here. But me being playing with y'all, y'all are amazing people and amazing gameplay. So I really appreciate it. No hard feelings at all.
I will say, Jesse, I got the pleasure of playing one of my first games with you, but we don't talk about what happened there a while back. But I've been hoping to have you play for a long time. I'm so excited you got to play, and you got to make it far, and you are a member of jury, so you do get to say which one of these remaining nine get to win the game. So thank you so much for playing, Jesse.
Absolutely.
Stay safe, Jesse. Thank you so
Stay safe.
much.
Bye,
Thank
Jesse.
you
Be
so much for what you're
safe.
doing.
Yes, and please stay safe.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Anytime. Y'all enjoy yourself. Have a great time.
All right. Well, congratulations, final nine. Because we have Survivor, you are off tomorrow, but I will assign a 48-hour challenge for you. You have until Thursday to do it. Let you guys breathe a little bit, and yeah. Other than that, congratulations, final nine, single digits, huge accomplishment for
Thank y'all
y'all.
so much. Thank
And
y'all
stay
so
connected
much
to
for the ones
Facebook.
that voted to keep me. Thank you.